All right.
Andrey and Alex, how are you guys? Nice to.
Great.
This is my comeback show, so I'm excited because
Welcome back.
I have, since I've been in my house for a month and a half, I now know everything that needs to be fixed. I've looked at it 6,000 times, and I'm ready for Good Life to come help me.
Well, we're a phone call away. So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Tell us about Good Life. Yeah.
So I'm one of the founding sons. My dad started the company. Our last visit to your guys' studio, as Stefan talked about, we're a faith-based company. My older brother's our CEO. He's my pastor. He's my brother. He's our leader. And we're thriving, and we're happy to be in Sacramento and happy to be here.
And with a name like Good Life, come on. I mean, that's got to be the first call for you, right?
That was my dad's idea.
That's so good.
Yeah.
All right, we know that real estate prices have been on the increase. Inventory is super low. People choosing oftentimes now, I'm just going to stay in my house and I'll fix it up, but they need help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that what you're seeing?
Yes, sir, absolutely. People have equity. People, it's more affordable to build an ADU, to build an addition, to reorganize their house or remodel it, make it nicer, so they don't have to relocate.
So good.
I love that.
Yeah.
How about any options for for families out there that that need to do this but really can't afford to do this?
Well, I mean, what's popular?
Can't afford a new home, I should say.
Yeah. I went through this process recently. I pulled my equity and was able to do upgrades on my home without relocating, staying in my house, able to afford a remodel and an upgrade. Alex has been working on his property too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you can stay where you are without spending, money on a new home, it's absolutely amazing.
It seems more beneficial to do it that way.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. See, those are the kinds of things I've been noticing in my house, just like that.
All right.
But I want my house to look like that, especially when you're in it a long time.
Well, these guys can do that.
Alex, are there some things that are particularly, I don't know, more noticeable than others when it starts to make a house look kind of worn down and needing that kind of upgrade? What are you guys noticing that really makes that house look kind of in rough shape?
Dryer would be number one that we notice when we get to do an estimate or inspection. And when you show up, you automatically look at the exterior of the home, and dryer would be number one that would pop up when you walk up to the house.
Paint as well.
Paint number two, I would say, and then stucco deterioration on the siding.
Where do we find the dry rot most often? I know obviously you just said when you come to the outside and you see it. Is there specific areas that we see the dry rot more than others?
Each house is going to be different. Most of the houses, they have the sides that face the weather elements.
Yeah.
And they would get more sun, weather.
Around the windows, I would say. Windows, doors, the trim. A lot of times, around the bottom of the siding, typically where sprinklers will spray the house.
That's right.
You'll find that there very commonly, and most of the time anybody can press their finger or a screwdriver into their siding and it'll pop. It's rotten.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know sometimes these repair bills, something goes wrong in the house, you need it fixed, you maybe rush to it, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with a very, very high repair bill. Something you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with and probably want to help people through.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for any homeowner, it's nerve-wracking to spend money that they weren't planning to spend.
Sure.
They think it might be a trim or two, and then they find they have rotten framing or something, and so it's hard to take in. I always recommend to never rush. I know it's hard to not do that, but you need time to make a wise decision. A lot of times get a second or third opinion. And as much as we'd love to fix everyone's home, we want everyone to make the opinion that they've decided to take. We don't want to push. We want to educate. Sure. We want to help. And if it's our company that's doing the work, we will. We're the best.
You're the best.
How about that?
When should we call you? Just when we're sitting at home and we realize now I got to get this done. Now I'm going to make this proper decision. That's the best time to give me a call, and you guys can help right away.
Sure. Absolutely. We're available, by phone, by email, through our social media accounts, Yelp, Google, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah,
so
I love that.
How long have you been in have you been in this business?
So Good Life Construction as a division has been running for 15 years.
Okay.
I've been in it for 10. I came in through high school, decided not to go to college, and so I've got my
I feel like you've done okay.
degree in dry rot, So
degree in dry rot.
Yeah.
But it's going good for you though, right?
Absolutely.
It is. Wow.
Yeah.
As long as it works out.
There it is.
Totally.
Well, there it is there. A little information about Good Life Construction. You can see all the info, your address there in North Highlands. Website, head on there. Facebook, all the socials got you covered. Good Life Construction. Call now. I know you have something. Everybody's got something.
I definitely need some work with my house.
For sure. Just look around.
That's who you call Good Life.